Today I enthrone you and ensky you. You are the master of the Ugandan artists that has ever lived. Maria Naita. It was on a beautiful morning I knocked at her studio door. The door was wide open for me to get in. She was so excited to see me. Marked by the moon and touched by the sun, when time turned back and left your shapes behind, woman, mother of earth, you came, you saw, and molded the world. She gave me a big hug and ushered me to her studio. She gave me a chair to sit on. She offered me a cup of tea. I took it without hesitation. Your art was a heartbeat. You made in shapes, never ceasing to be the echo of your omnipresence. She asked me about my schooling. She asked me about my family and everyone was fine. I too about her family and mentioned that everyone was okay. Behold our adoration that breaks down the walls of standing time. In your gifted hands, our life was the art that lit up your eyes. She calmly said thank you, and we need people like you to start researching and writing about contemporary art in Uganda. And thank you for thinking about Ugandan women artists. You need to write their stories and lived experiences. There's a lot of stories we put into our artworks. Sometimes we put codes onto our symbolic artworks. Your breath was a sacrifice, your destiny of choice. You breathed to wave and shape, to mold and paint, to chisel and plate upon our minds and the generations to come. We talked about issues that are social, political, and academic. So it's very important that you are doing this kind of research. My eyes are scanning through her studio, and I could not contain the excitement of seeing her entire rich artworks. Never was life lived in strife. Whenever feeling your power, life was lived as life. Woman, mother of earth, you came, you saw, and molded your world in our eyes. She offered to give me a tour explaining about the works in detail. Then I asked her if I could take pictures of her works. Then I pulled out my camera. We got a moment to discuss her artworks one by one. Discussing one of her unfinished works, she requested that I pose for her so that she gets the actual pose to be able to complete her work. Feeling contented, she offered to escort me. It's not finished. It's not finished. It's not finished until we finish it, until we finish it, until we finish it.